From goats to gold, how Africa's youth can build millions from goat farming. This is Katwa Mukasa for Ubuntu Global Connect and Ubuntu AI Man Academy, where we empower each other to get out of poverty. He who has goats has wealth. That is an African proverb from my motherland, Uganda. But in modern Africa, too many young people today chase white-collar jobs that don't exist anymore, while ignoring the wealth walking around on four legs. Yes, you heard me right. Wealth walking around on four legs. Today, on the Ubuntu show, we are unlocking a hidden gold mine I've called goat farming, and showing you how young people, even with little capital, can turn it into a multi-million shilling business empire. So if you're unemployed, underemployed, or just hungry for a chance to create wealth, stay with me, watch this show. This episode may just change your life. Why goat farming, you may ask? Let me tell you this. Goats are called the poor man's cow. Yet globally, they are a $10 billion industry. Africa is a home to over 350 million goats, making it the largest goat population in the world. But here is the shocker. Africa still imports goat's meat and dairy because we don't meet the demand. It means that people love to eat goat meat to the extent that we import this meat from abroad. Goat meat is preferred in the Middle East and Asia because it's low in cholesterol, high in protein, and easy to digest. In Kenya alone, goat meat exports that is taken to the Middle East fetch Kenya millions of dollars annually. Imagine if you could raise just 50 goats. That's not just food security, that is wealth. At Ubuntu Global Connect and Ubuntu AI Man Academy, we emphasize starting small and scaling up. You don't need 600 acres or a fancy structure to begin. Remember, Dr. Daniel Masava studied poetry with only 800 birds on borrowed land. In the same way, you can start goat farming with 5 to 10 goats, even on a quarter acre. Just a quarter acre. You can be in business. Here is the key. Spend money on goats and feed, not on fancy housing. Build a simple shed with poles and iron sheets. Goats are hardy. Prioritize hygiene, ventilation, and fencing. That is so important. Here is your rule of thumb. rule of thumb, put the money where the money grows. Into goats, not grammar. Put the money where money is. Put the money in goats. Let me give you examples of the best goat breeds that will give you good profits. Globally and in Africa, some breeds stand out. Number one, the Boer goats of South Africa. They are famous for the fast growth and heavy meat yield. They can weigh up to 110 kilograms. And the price per goat is between $150 to $300. The second type I'm recommending is the Kalahari red goats. Kalahari red goats, which is goat from Botswana and Namibia. These are good because they adapt to harsh climates and have high fertility and disease resistance qualities in them. The third type I'm going to recommend is called the Saanen goats. These are from Switzerland, but they are popular in Africa. They are known as the dirty queens or the dairy queens of goats because they are good at giving you milk in the most simple way. They produce up to 3 liters of milk per day. The fourth type I'm going to recommend is the small East Africa and Gala goats. These are found in Kenya and Uganda. They are so good because they are tough, disease resistant. They are perfect for local smallholder farms. Let us look at the income you are going to get. Look at those goats. Look at the milk. And then look at the sales. One healthy goat kid sells for between $40 to $100 in East Africa. A mature Boer goat sells for between $200 and $300. Now you can imagine, you bought it at $40 and we're selling it at $300 or at least $200. Then there is goat milk. Goat milk sells for between $1 and $2 per liter. And remember, there is a market for milk and of course for families that are health conscious. They always want goat milk. Now talk about goat droppings or manure. Yes, you can sell goat droppings or manure for between $5 to $10 per bag. Yes, that bag of goat manure can get you between $5 to $10. And goat manure is essential for organic farming. Therefore, with only 50 goats, a farmer can earn between $10,000 to $15,000 each year. And here, I'm not counting money from your dairy and manure income. Remember I said you began with only 50 goats. And if you are careful and follow all the instructions, you are going to earn between $10,000 to $15,000 annually. And this is the salary many government workers in Uganda, many professionals in Uganda cannot earn in a year. And here is the secret. Goats multiply faster than many animals. one doe can give you 2 to 3 kids per year. Start with 10 goats. In 3 years, you could have over 100 goats. The other piece of advice I'm giving you is integration farming. Goats and crops can feed each other. Remember to plant napier grass, maize stalks, or legumes to feed the goats. Use goat manure, and this is going to help you to fertilize your crops. Then sell crops and goats at the same time to give you double income. Farmers like Muhammad Kachika are benefiting lots of money through integration farming. He does the farming, he does the rearing. He does goat farming, he does cow rearing. Muhammad Kachika is a billionaire because of farming, but he's wise because he's mixing rearing animals and doing other things on his farms. Look at his projects and listen to him. You will clearly learn that he is a wise man. That's how you can start as a farmer. Start small, scale up fast. And this is how small farmers build closed loop wealth systems. Because each system, each sector feeds the other. Use goats to feed your banana plantation, your other farming areas, and use your farmland to feed the goats. Now, as an AI teacher and consultant and mentor, I'm going to recommend the AI tools and technology for goat farming. Number 1 is the iCow app, which is in Kenya, and this is SMS-based farming tips it can give you. There is farm logs, which track feeds, breeding cycle, and goat health. Then you can also use ChatGPT and Crowd AI, which is going to help you to generate feeding schedules, farm business plans, or marketing emails. Then you can also use drone mapping, DJI plus AI. This will help you to monitor grazing fields and, of course, disease spread. The fifth AI tool and technology for goat farming I'm going to recommend is, of course, the digital marketplaces, which is in the example of Gigi, OLX, Kilimo, and others. Use those digital platforms to sell goats online without needing a middleman. I'm always emphasizing get rid of middlemen and sell directly to the farmer. Use AI technology. Use the apps I've talked about, the iCow app, the farm logs, ChatGPT, Crowd AI, drone mapping, DJI plus AI, and digital marketplaces to do business. I'll give you a prompt to use in your ChatGPT. Here is the prompt. Act as a goat farm consultant. Design a 12-month goat farming plan for 20 goats. Include feeding schedules, breeding cycles, vaccination, and estimated profits. I'll repeat it. Put this prompt into your ChatGPT. You are going to get good examples, good results. Here is the prompt. Act as a goat farm consultant. Design a 12-month goat farming plan for 20 goats. Include feeding schedules, breeding cycles, vaccination, and estimated profits. Put that prompt into ChatGPT now and comment your answers in the comment section. I'll be showing you how technology is helping you to become a better farmer. Here are some success stories. In Kenya, youth in Kitui started with 15 goats and now run a cooperative with over 1,000 goats supplying hotels in Nairobi. In Nigeria, smallholder farmers make millions selling goat meat during festive seasons like Eid and Christmas. In Uganda, goat milk cooperatives in Mbale supply Kampala with organic milk, fetching 5 times the price of cow milk. Definitely there are challenges in goat farming. There are diseases like the PPR and worms, which you can fix with vaccines and medicine, vaccines and hygiene. Market access can be a challenge, but use digital platforms and cooperatives to overcome that. The high feeding costs, as I told you, grow your own fodder crops and use that mixed farming to overcome that. If capital is your problem, my advice is start small, scale with profits. Start small and reinvest your profits back into the business. Never eat your capital. Never eat your profits. Reinvest. Put it back into the business. This is quiz time for you. What is the most profitable goat breed for meat in Africa? The answer is Boer goat. How much can 50 goats earn annually? The answer is they can earn between 10,000 to 15,000 US dollars. Here is my takeaway for today. An African proverb I'm going to share with you was taught to me by my grandfather. He said, "Do not despise the day of small beginnings." Do not despise the day of small beginnings. Goat farming may look small today, but with discipline, smart use of technology, and Ubuntu wisdom, it can transform into an empire tomorrow. Young people of Africa, stop wasting time looking for office jobs that are not coming. And even when they come, they are paying you peanuts. Do not be slaves. Go and employ yourselves. Your wealth may just be bleeding in a shed. Join us at Ubuntu Global Connect Limited and Ubuntu AI Mana Academy as we empower you with tools, knowledge, and opportunities to turn farming into fortunes. Watch, learn, act, share, and most importantly, start. This is Ubuntu Show, and this is Katomo Kasa. I encourage you to share this show, like, comment, answer those questions. Use ChatGPT, empower yourselves out of poverty. Remember, empowering Africa through innovation and education is our major aim.